craziest couples ever.
No.
I think our dishwasher's fine then.
What is going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and in this video we are going to check out some wild clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely not good either. Basically, we have Sneeko over here. He's pretty much giving Sophia Franklin, whoever this person is, the complete truth and honesty about what men think of her. Sadly, we have this simp on the left over here gassing her up, saying that even if she's 55 years old, she'll still be able to hold her value, and men will still want her. Who's gonna want to raise a family with that? Come on now.
Man cannot program me. Absolutely not.
That's why she's gonna end up alone and freezing her eggs and getting a bunch of cats.
Okay, well, I will always be there.
Done deal.
Sure, but right now you're happy about that because you're still getting attention from simps like Steiny. But when you get to 50 and you lose your value and you start like,
she'll be hot at 50.
He's not gonna look at you
mom
anymore.
is hot
My value is not in the way I look. That's why I'm making money. That's why I have a personality, and I know my looks will fade.
Do you think anyone cares about? Genuinely, do you think like guys really care about the money you make? Who values it?
And this next one is definitely one of the most insane story times I have ever heard of. Basically, with this guy over here, he's on a date with the girl who he just met. She ends up bringing up her past and I guess her ex, and ends up explaining why she left him. She also goes down the list about why she's never gonna go for a guy like that again, and you'd actually be shocked to what she says. And it's actually astonishing how some women actually believe this kind of things and think it's legit logic. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but to check out the clip, it is absolutely insane.
I just walked out on this girl that I went on a date with. So y'all please let me know if I'm a bad person. I'm finna tell y'all what happened. So we went out to go get some food. She was already giving me general all vibes, but you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. As we're sitting and talking, I'm noticing she's lacking principles and whatnot. Probably not gonna hit her up after this. But it was what she said next that it was the nail in the coffin for real. She begins to talk about her ex. Me, I don't have no problem with that. You can talk about your past with me. I don't trip. But it was what she said about the dude, bro. She says how her ex was a gangster dude. Like, he was aggressive. He used to beat on her, cheat on her, all that stuff. Me, I'm feeling bad. I'm like, dang, I don't wish that on no girl. She then says it's cool because I feel like that was God's way of telling me the type of dudes I should stay away from. I instantly agreed. I was like, yeah, them gangster dudes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they not good for you. She cuts me off and says, no, I like gangster men. I just can't mess with another Gemini because they're toxic. No, look at my face. Y'all, there's no way. You think Gemini is the reason for that? Gemini don't got shit to do with that. I told her I had to go use the bathroom and I literally left. Like, bro, I can't do it with y'all.
In this next one, we have this man over here who's honestly making some common sense. Basically, he is saying that he'll never get married ever, or at least according to the government. And to be honest, I do 100% agree with that. You can still get married in religious ways without having the government involved in your life. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And also, if you just want to get married, make sure you just have a prenup because you just have a horrible chance of getting divorced. It's literally like 50%. And in my opinion, if you have a prenup, there's nothing wrong with getting married at all.
Hey, I'm never gonna get married. I don't want to get married.
Why?
There's no benefit for the man. He only has everything to lose. What? A man can be completely faithful to his wife, provide, protect, take care of the kids, you know, obviously when he's not working, whatever. And the wife can step out and cheat. And what's the results of that? Man has to pay alimony, has to pay child support, loses his house, loses the cars, loses everything. Why? What's the point? And then, like, it's a coin flip. Flip a coin if your marriage is going to work. Those are the odds. Those are the chances. If you want to get married, cool. Throw a wedding, put the rings on each other, say your vows, you're married. You don't have to submit nothing with the courts. Yeah.
Die alone?
The only reason why somebody is not okay being alone is because they're not okay with themselves.
Exactly. I agree.
That's it. Like, if you're not okay being alone, you have issues with yourself that you need to take care of.
Now, this is actually where I disagree with him. He is saying that if you can never live alone, you have something wrong with yourself internally and you can't live with yourself alone, which is, I just disagree with that 100%. Majority, if not everyone, would almost all agree that they would rather die with the whole family around them than just die alone. It just sounds super sad and miserable, having no one besides you at all your entire life.
Would you stop with the fucking goddamn it? Don't break my balls, Jackie. I'm starting to eat. You don't want to eat? Then get the hell out of here. Go wait in the car. Yes.
And this next one, I guess we have this kid over here giving this girl pretty much his honesty.
I'm the laughing stock of London. As in, my face is a meme everywhere. And I want to go viral for being cute.
Well, I don't think you're going to go viral at all then.
And if that clip couldn't get any worse, here's another kid, I guess, just giving this woman honesty. Kids are the best people to ask if you want someone to be honest with you.
I don't like that you talk too much. I don't like that you gave me two dads. It's confusing.
And this next, we have this woman over here who has 2 kids by 2 different men and thinks that her value is not going lower because she has those 2 kids and actually 2 other people in her life. Now, I'm not shaming any single mothers by saying this, but there is no way you think you still stand just as equal as a woman with no kids, all because you have a great personality attached to yourself. You are literally being shared by other men, and who wants to raise 2 kids that aren't even theirs?
So,
how old are you?
I'm 30.
All right, any children? Yes, I do. I have 2 girls, 2 daughters.
So what do you think about the subject of sharing a man?
Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's, I mean, and it won't work. It just won't work, especially if you're a woman who, you know, you just got standards for certain things. You're just not going for it. You require his time. You require a lot from him. So how could you ever be happy with yourself trying to settle with a man with another woman? That would make you so miserable. If you thought you was miserable before, like you're going to be miserable.
How many different fathers?
I have 2 baby daddies. 2 fathers, yeah.
Do you hear what's coming out of your mouth?
I do.
A man has to share you with 2 other men who got kids out of you.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen. Why?
But I'm not sleeping with those men. Okay.
I let you speak.
Yeah.
You're far too animated about this because you know you're wrong. When you come to the marketplace, you've already been shared by 2 different men, and they got DNA evidence. What does a woman who has 2 kids by 2 different men think that? This is what I mean. Y'all were taught that we owe y'all everything. Your value, okay. What do you think your value is relative to the market? If an average woman is here, what do you think your value is?
Now this is exactly where I guess Kevin starts losing his patience. You could clearly tell she's been cutting him off so many times, and I guess this is where he just fully lets it out. But however, she is a bit delusional for the next thing she says, and I cannot lie, she has this completely coming to her.
If an average woman is there, I think my value will still be on average. And I'm just being honest. Because regardless if I have 2 baby fathers or 4 baby fathers, well, I won't necessarily say 4, but regardless of the fact, I'm a damn good woman. And I'm going to hold myself up here regardless of the...
Ma'am, don't talk to me about your feelings. Let's talk about the math.
Yeah, we're talking
If an average
about
woman
it
is here.
You asked me, and that's my
okay, so you can't do that.
That's okay.
Man, I don't know you. If you got to overtalk, you're losing.
I'm listening.
Okay, if an average childless woman is here, you're saying your value is on par with her. How can that be?
Because
according to the math, you have 2 children.
Yeah.
Does that increase your value?
Can I explain?
Do children increase your value to the market?
If they're good kids,
No.
If they're well-behaved kids,
I'm trying to be respectful, man. I'm trying to be goddamn respectful. Stop it.
And this section we have Pearl over here just being completely honest with modern day women and why men don't want to date them anymore. Everything she said was absolute facts.
What I've noticed is the men and the women are mad. And they're mad for different reasons, okay? The men say to the women, you guys aren't virgins anymore. I mean, they won't tell you this to your face, but this is what they're thinking. You're not virgins anymore. You guys are fat. You're not even loyal. You get your ass on Instagram. And you're asking me to marry you.
And this section is actually pretty insane about how Tinder works for men and women. We have a very good looking guy over here in my opinion, and look how many matches he gets versus the girl who is literally a floor.
This man's, okay? General profile, you know, good looking dude. Okay, let's go here. 62 likes and what? 5 matches? Now, we have Felicia, who's a floor.
In this next one, I couldn't agree even more than this clip. Basically, I guess we have this talk going on about single mothers and how a DNA test should be given to everyone. Just imagine how scary women would be nowadays to know, oh my god, they're about to test out this kid to see if it's actually the father's or not. It would cause so many problems in the world, but to be honest, it's needed because we can't keep letting women get away with this.
You know what would happen if DNA testing was mandatory? If they tested all women? You'd have enough. Calamity.
My sister told me the other day this should be standard. My sister told me last week.
That's why they won't do it.
She said it should be a standard thing at the hospital.
But that's why they won't do it. To me, it just makes sense. Give an epidural, DNA test.
I'm doing a documentary on the court system here in the UK. And I was interviewing this guy. He works for, it's called Fathers for Justice, and they help men get custody of their kids. And one thing I found out is in the UK, you are actually given a free counsel, which is a lawyer basically, if you accuse your husband of abuse. And what the women can do is they can accuse the guy of abuse and file a restraining order against him even if he did nothing. And if he breaks that, he actually goes to jail.
Yeah.
And it can take 1 to 2 years to even get the kid back. So he could have a newborn and not see the kid for 2 years over a false allegation.
And a final for the worst couple on the list, guys. Basically, we have this woman over here. She actually just gets destroyed by this man's honesty.
Wait, say what you just said again?
I think the dishwasher might be broken. Have you been rinsing it out properly?
Hold on, let me see your hand. Does that hurt?
No.
Other hand? Does that hurt?
No.
I think our dishwasher's fine then.
Well, that does it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.